I've been searching, follow every step, every road, every single trace, analyzing, try to figure out those lines up on your face.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the title of this video, this is going to be a clean, organize, and declutter with me, and I'm just going to be getting rid of some of my spices that I'm not using anymore in my spice cabinet, and I'm also going to be getting rid of the ones that are expired and combining the ones that are alike. And I've got some really cute jars that I'm going to be putting those in, that way I can see what's in there. And I'm going to also clean my floors, wipe the cabinets down, do some dishes, and also clean the Keurig and do some other little things that I don't actually do on a daily basis in here. But anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you have not already, consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started.
On my way to a weekend rumble, I forgot to check where the party was at. Roaming around without any trouble, I began to ask everybody I met, singing,
So I did mention this in my last video, but I'll go ahead and tell you guys as well. I'm using Method dish soap, and this is a new bottle that I found at Target, and it's shaped differently than the previous bottles that I've bought by Method before. The dish soap still works good like it always have, but they do have some more scents, and I do prefer the shape of this bottle over the old one. So if you're at Target, look for it.
so humble when the rest of the world doesn't care about a thing. It's such a waste of a generation due to nothing about the condition we're in, saying, sing now, I turn around and wave to a kid who is running on his bike. Another day to spend doing nothing, just wait until the night. And if salvation is the only thing to do, you don't have to look no further, 'cause I'll take care of it for you. If you find salvation, it's the only thing to do, you don't have to look no further, 'cause I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of it for you. Don't look no further, alright.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were too.
So I do like to go ahead and spray down like the cooktop in the area around the cooktop because it can get really dirty and there's like grease on it sometimes and food stuck, before I wipe down the other areas. That way it can sit for a little while and go ahead and loosen up all the stuff.
All that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give today.
So this cooktop has seen its better days, as you can tell. I think it's over 20 years old and I was wanting to get a new one, but we have just recently decided that we were going to either build a new house or build onto this house and remodel it. So I think we have made our decision that we're actually going to keep this house and just remodel it and build onto it. I think it was built maybe in the 40s, so the kitchen is more like a galley style, and then we have this huge dining room, and I feel like the dining room could be a lot smaller, so we're going to put the dining room where the kitchen is currently and move the kitchen to the dining room. So that's why I haven't replaced the stove or anything yet, because that will all be new and we will be vlogging that for you guys. So stay tuned. If you have not, go ahead and subscribe so you can see the transformation.
Tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lack and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures.
So I ordinarily like to use the Wyman's stainless steel cleaner on all my stainless steel appliances, but I was out of it and I didn't realize it. So I just went ahead and cleaned the refrigerator and the dishwasher with this method all-purpose cleaner, and it done a good job of cleaning it. But of course, if any of you guys know, or if you have stainless steel, you know that it can streak very easily, and it did, but at least I went ahead and got all the food that was stuck on off.
Your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes
over this store. I'm not sure what it was. It looked like maybe chocolate milk. I'm not sure. But anyways, it was poured out on the side of it, and you can't really see in the video, but that's what I was getting off there.
Every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego.
And then I noticed there was a little bit of dirt and maybe some fingerprints on the side of the wall right here, so I just went ahead and got those off as well.
With these humble acting everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble acting everlasting ego.
So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take everything out of the spice cabinet. That way I can see what I have, and then I'm going to slowly sort through everything and get rid of the stuff that I don't want anymore or the stuff that is expired. And then I'm going to combine the things that I have multiples of.
I need a minute to think, or maybe two. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind and leave it all behind. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow. I let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. I keep repeating the same mistakes. I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow. Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh.
So this is everything that came out of the spice cabinet. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here, and some of the stuff is half empty, and some of it's never even been opened or used. And I found these little ball jars at Target, and this is the package that they came in, and they're 4 8-ounce jars with a wide mouth. That way it's easy to go ahead and get your measuring spoon in there, so I thought they would be the perfect size. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and just start filling these jars up one by one, and things that I have multiples of, I'm just going to go ahead and combine them in that one jar.
I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow. Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away.
And I did just want to go ahead and say, I'm sure somebody will comment on this about how nice it would have been to add labels to them. I did write on the top of the dry erase marker, but I had purchased labels, but for some reason I couldn't find them when I got home. I'm not sure what happened to them. I don't know if I left them at the store or whatever. So I am going to be adding some labels to the front of these. That way you don't have to look at the top of the jar to see what they are. But in the meantime, I just went ahead and put the name of the spice on the top with a dry erase marker. That way I wouldn't forget what was in each jar.
Tomorrow.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake
And so this is a little bit off subject, but that gourmet burger seasoning that I was just putting in there, oh my goodness, you guys have to try it. I find it at Walmart and at Kroger, but it's gourmet burger seasoning, but it makes your burgers taste so much better. So you guys really need to try it. So this is a little bit later on. We actually had to stop to go to baseball practice, but now I'm just finishing up what I started.
You if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Oh, baby. There's no use in looking back.
I cannot believe how good this turned out, and everything has a place and it's just so nice and neat. And I didn't really want to start this because I dreaded it so much, because it's not something that you actually have to do, like the laundry or the dishes, but the after effect is so nice and it makes you feel so good to look in there and kind of see everything looking so nice and in place that it kind of motivates you to do other stuff. So I would recommend that if you're like me and you dread it, that you start with something small that you can see a big difference in right away, like maybe your spice cabinet, before you go on to organize your other things. So I'm just giving the floor a quick sweep with the broom, and I do have a vacuum cleaner, and I also use my Bissell Crosswave, and the Bissell Crosswave does actually vacuum and wash the floor at the same time, so you don't have to sweep, but I just like to go ahead and do that to get all the stuff that's stuck on the floor off, because I feel like the broom does a really good job of getting under the cabinets and getting things that are a little bit stuck off the floor. But it had snowed this day as well, and there was a little bit of mud in the floor, so the Bissell Crosswave actually does a really good job of cleaning your floor and getting up all the dirt and mud off the floor, as you will see in a moment. I just went ahead and filled the reservoir up with water, and I'm adding this Method Squirt and Mop, which you don't have to dilute. You can just use it plain on the floor, but I love the way it smells. It's in eucalyptus and sage, and I so wish that I could just spray that on everything, and it makes your house smell amazing, especially when you mop with it or if you put it in your Crosswave. Now, I know that Bissell does recommend that you use their solution in there, but so far I haven't had any problems with it.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy.
So right here you can really see all that mud coming up off the floor, and you don't have to do any of the scrubbing. It does it for you. And this video is not sponsored, but I just wanted to show you guys how well it works.
Gravel beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
So the bottom of this K-cup holder for some reason has gotten so dirty, and I'm not really sure how, because we don't do anything but store K-cups in there. But I did want to go ahead and clean that out because it was kind of looking disgusting. And like I said, that's not something I do every day, but I was doing a few extra things today just to give it a more of a deep clean in the kitchen.
Undercover agents of
rusty frame, stuck in the mud, oh, but it's okay. I don't have the pieces of your home, buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares have gone cold. Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. Oh, I've got you. You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show.
And now I'm just going to go ahead and fill this reservoir up with water so I can go ahead and start descaling the Keurig. And what you do is you fill this up, and you can either use a vinegar or the descaling solution. And I actually didn't have either one on this day because it's pretty new, so it's not actually time to descale it just yet, but I wanted to go ahead and just run some hot water through there to go ahead and get it clean so it keeps it from building up. So you just go ahead and run hot water through it as many times as you need to get the reservoir empty with no pods in it.
Monsters come. Oh, I've got you. I've got you. I've got Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. Oh, I've got you. I've got you. I've got you.
I know as the daylight grows how I am supposed to feel, to make the same mistakes, to be part of something real. We walk, stay and talk, suffer love I have to steal. With blinking eyes through a bad disguise, we move on to the appeal.
So if you have watched this video to the very end, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It helps my channel out so much. And if you have not already, please subscribe before you go and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed.